You guys know the Clipper? I casted the grand finals. Basically, one of the teams wanted to do a redraft twice. Go to game 7, Mirko. Which one? Like in the stream? Second from the top. This one.
That matters.
Yeah, because like last match, I actually thought the opposite team has the better.
Right. Export too. Yeah. I'm just a little, you know.
Yeah.
They can't ban export.
They can't. There's like what veil? What?
So is that the mistake?
It's gonna be a technical issue.
Guys, does Ray Ash really sound like me?
Yeah, what is that, then?
I don't understand this. Does Ray Ash actually sounds like me?
Oh, they went CC.
Oh, that's a wrong.
RK, don't worry. It was a dog shit final. Oh, shit.
Oh. What?
Mirko said that because BTR will not win M7. Hey! I'm saying it because I know they're gonna win. What? So this is the remake? Beatrix pick was the mistake. The Beatrix pick was the mistake.
Oh, it's a wrong bet. I think they're just trying to reset it.
Okay. Wrong bang.
How does that even fucking like work though? If you fuck up in the drafts and it's like a you mistake, it should never be remade, you know? Like it, remake is if like there's a bug or something. Don't worry, it was a dog shit. Thank you, by the way, RK.
Come on now, what the hell's going on, AB?
Mirko said that because what was this? They forced a remake by picking 3 marksmen, even though it was not allowed.
Did it actually
What the hell?
That's the meta?
Well, let me skip through this.
For marksmen, you can dodge the game.
This is not ranked.
You can pick 4 marksmen, dodge the game.
What? I need to know like more context, bro. Was this in the rule book? Like if you can you actually force a redraft? I've never seen something like this, bro. Like someone actually forcing a redraft like this. That's crazy.
No.
I think we saw it at MSC technically, but it was rewritten, right? I mean, they ruled the whole game as a. You can't. Hoon's viewers pretty much mad.
Questionable.
It wasn't in the rule book. So what is this? Why did they even allow it then? This team has Apex too. This guy's been to MSC. Apex, what are you doing? What's your team doing, Apex? I met him. What is it? Okay, what is he saying?
What if they were that draft? Then they are them. They're the GOAT. They're the GOAT. That is a very weird rule, but then that really nice rule that they put.
Yeah, I like that rule.
I like that rule actually.
Rulebook said redraft will not be allowed if there's a wrong pick because of internet connection.
Disconnected, right? It's gonna be.
People say Kronos was biased to ABM.
So they just put it in the rule that.
Solve ABM members got banned permanent. Wait, really? ABM members got banned permanent? Are you joking? Jen was mad too. It's crazy. They did it. I heard someone say they did it 2 times. Doing it once is already kind of like crazy. Doing it 3 times?
What can we say, bro?
They did it 3 times, or did?
Blame them. Trash. They made a big farce.
Okay, so they went with the same exact.
They're thinking now.
What the hell?
Oh man.
So because ABM did it, the Tartars also did it?
Yeah.
Is this like a battle of the pettiness? To be fair, I'd be pretty mad too if I was on their side. And we get another remake.
Is it?
30 seconds? Like that.
Bro.
They fucking first pick farce.
Why? Why did they pick Layla? Oh, they stole Farsa? ABM stole the Farsa? Bro, what the hell are they doing? What the heck is going on, bruh? Yo, we're gonna choke. Hey, what is the BTR gonna choke anyways? What the hell, man? What do you mean? Best team in the world. Did you see Vamos versus SRG mic check? No, I have not. I will try to watch it after this then. Dude, what are they doing? They're like, they actually need to just be disqualified if they imagine asking for a remake, already getting the remake, and then taking your enemy's pick. By that time, if I was Tartars, I'd just be like, no, I don't want to play anymore. These guys are dicks. What the hell? Who won? Who won, guys? Who won the finals? And ABM won. And they recall.
No way they're fucking recalling.
Dude, this is mad disrespectful, bro. This is mad disrespectful. Tick, no, thank you so much. Welcome to Alpha. Organizers allow just because ABM is a bully. That's ridiculous, bro. This is... They are actually recalling and shit, bro. Ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff. Your opponents had to deal with your bullshit 2 times. And you're recalling on them. Gee. They took Gatot and banned Kalea. That was so foul. The result was reversed, and Tartarus are now the champions despite the loss. Dude, like, even if I'm Tartarus, I just be like, man, what a bad look. What a bad look. Really, what a bad look. They have to be more strict with the rules, man. They can't just be doing this, you know? Especially after it happened twice. Like, the first time, sure. Sure, even then, it's already wrong. But the fact that they picked Farsa and they had to remake again, DQ them, bro. Or, I don't know, like, that's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, all right. So, I'd love to hear, like... So, Apex, you're going to be talking about this, right? You're going to be talking about, like, your side of the story for the redraft, right?
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so what happened is like I'll speak very few words and then I'll let Peter continue.
Let others talk.
And
Stop this guy.
sorry, Mirko, it won't take very long. And Peter, please don't take it very long to explain the drama between mainland and northeast. Keep it short.
Yeah.
So first of all, I need to first speak few words for like actually what happened during the draft. All right. So, if you'll see, like, I'm not bragging myself, okay? Like, I really put so much work in the draft, okay? Even everyone knows it, okay? So, I have, like, learned the Tartarus team before match. I, like, prepared myself and watched all the recent tournament matches of Tartarus and, like, learned their draft, how they draft, all right? So, I know their comfort picks and their flex picks. Okay.
Yep.
So during the draft, I was drafting and I picked Mathilda. Everything was going smooth. We picked first pick Mathilda and opponent picked Granger and Lucas. All right. And our 2 picks came and I said we'll counter Lucas with Alpha and Zuxin was open. We had 2 options that time. Zuxin was opened and I thought Zuxin would give hard time to Lucas. That's why I was lean to pick Zuxin. And my second thought was, it's a 7th game. It's a high pressure game. Everyone will go for a comfort pick and they would definitely go with Farsa pick. Because in the recent series, in the first ban phase, I banned Farsa. In the first phase, it's really like literally very unusual to see in the Farsa ban in the first phase, right? So I know he's comfortable is Farsa. So I said, let's go with the Farsa pick. And everyone forced me also because they also, my teammate also think that they would definitely go with the Farsa pick and let's go with the Farsa pick, not Zuxin. And Radium, I asked Radium to swap Farsa to Peter. And he didn't responded. I said, I think it was like 35 seconds were remaining that time when I asked him to swap and he wasn't responding. And I kept asking him and we realized in the last 5 or 7 seconds of seconds remaining, we realized he's being reconnected. So every one of us shouted referee that like some of us shouted for redraft, some of us shouted for pause, and none of that were given at that time. And referee didn't responded within that 5 to 7 seconds, and he immediately default pick was Beatrix because Radium main hero is Beatrix. He have 900 matches with Beatrix. Okay, wait, please let me finish.
No,
sorry.
Sorry to intervene. Sorry to intervene here, but could you have picked the Farsa pick yourself, and then after the
it
final
was Radium's
draft, you
pick,
could
bro.
swap?
It was Radium's pick.
Yes.
It was Radium's pick.
Can I-
We asked him
No,
to.
but
We asked him to swap
that's-
Farsa. We
yeah,
asked
that's
him
the
to swap
confusion
Farsa.
here. So
We asked him
sorry,
Radium. We asked Radium to swap Farsa. Please, bro, don't interrupt, please.
Yes. But if Radium isn't responding and you wanted the Farsa pick, could you have picked the Farsa pick yourself and then let Radium pick the whatever pick that you wanted after the final draft is concluded?
It was Radium's pick. Radium was like, listen,
Yes.
Hello, hello.
understand,
Yeah, hold on, yeah.
understand my point, understand my point. Okay,
Guys,
I
guys, guys,
picked for.
guys.
Okay, Peter.
This is Peter here. Hello,
All right.
Mirko, by the way. Big fan.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so let's clear the confusion out. So there
Yeah.
were two streams that were ongoing at the moment. One was English stream and another one was Hindi stream. On
Okay.
Hindi stream, it was very crystal clear that it was Radium picking the third or picking the second pick, and it was him who autologged Beatrix. And on
Okay.
English stream, due to some maybe mishap by the production team, it was showing that Anti was on that spot of Radium.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
there has been two situations here, which I have the screenshots right now with me. I've talked to Hoon about the same. We could clearly see on the stream itself that Radium was on that second slot, not misclicking even. He got reconnected and the default pick was Beatrix, right? So that was the case.
Yeah.
And we about 7 to 10 seconds we asked the referee for a possible redraft or a pause, but
Bro says he
referee
won't talk
comes in and
much.
says the
Proceeds to
response
read a
verbatim
PhD article.
that let me go in and check with the main referee. That was the response we got. Okay. Now comes in their pick, because we have done 2 picks in our side. Now comes their third pick for the first phase. After their third pick, first phase of the drafting will get over. They log in FASA about 30 seconds. So we don't have much time over here, right? And the draft is ongoing while the discussion is happening between the referee and the main referee about what to do next because of this reconnectivity issue. The draft is ongoing. Our ban come, we ban 2 heroes. Their ban comes, they ban 2 heroes. And during all this, the conversation between the referee and the main referee is still going on. And the team, and our team hasn't been communicated in regards to what the next step would be while these 2 bans are going on. So we decided to ban something random, troll bans, in order to let the enemy team know that, okay, guys, we haven't been told by the management side that what the decision is. So we're letting you guys know that we're banning something troll, that there might be a possible redraft because there was no communication from their side. So we were left confused as players on the VC, on the Discord call.
Breaking rules and still
Now,
lagging. We can't
fast
even
forwarding
recycle
to the
them if
picking
we put them
stage,
in a
the pick
recycle
stage
bin.
continues on,
ABM is a
and
team
there are
waste of
like 10
spent.
seconds remaining in the picking stage, and the referee comes finally back to the Discord call saying that you guys are stuck with the pick and the bans that you have done, and no redraft will be awarded to you guys. That's the response we got. When there were like 10 seconds remaining on the picking stage of the second phase of the draft, basically.
When you guys picked Mia
So
and Carrie.
we panicked. Yeah, we panicked and we just picked Mia and Carrie because it was just 10 seconds remaining, and we were just completely, utterly confused as to what to do next, what our next steps would be.
And between all that skirmishes, I was keep shouting the referee to at least pause the game. I shouted like I shouted so much, like too much to a referee that pause the game, at least pause the game. And I told my team to ban Vale first of all, to let opponents know, because they were banning seriously, to at least let opponent know there's something wrong here, and don't pick serious, like don't draft seriously. So we banned first Vale, and then we banned, and then I think they banned I think Hilda or CC, and we banned Laila to let them like to tell them like that there's something wrong here.
Okay. But I believe there's no way to pause during the draft, right? Like in the game itself, I don't think there's a way for us, even in MPL ID, to pause the draft.
No, now there's an option. Like in the past 30 days, Munton added a pause system in draft.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So we were keep in the draft. There's a 2 option in the draft. There's a pause button, and there's a quit draft button. Quit draft.
Oh, so that's a new tournament feature.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I was shouting. We were shouting
So
to referee that at least pause the game.
But
And in the last 7 seconds were remaining, and they referee came in and they said there is no redraft, and like even like even Kronos does the coaching and drafting, and I think Mirko, you also yourself is really good drafter and as a coach and as an analyst. Like, you tell me, how am I supposed to, like, after the chaos that happened with the Beatrix pick, which was because of reconnection issue, and we were keep on shouting about the draft,
So
like
Apex can study
let
draft in
opponent
any
know
game but can't read
by
tournament
banning
rules?
Vale there's something wrong.
Okay.
And after all, like during all that chaos, like, how am I supposed to think like forward what to
What our
pick,
next
like
steps are.
how should I like correct this pick? They were
Okay.
not even pausing the game. So
All right. Mm-hmm.
I said, I said that I think 7 seconds were remaining, and I just said them, like, pick a random hero. I can't think of anything right now. In 7 seconds, I can't do anything because we have 2 picks in the 7 second. How am I supposed to think of 2 picks? And
Okay.
how can I implement that draft, like, without even knowing? In 7 seconds, I can't. So I just tell them to just pick random heroes.
All right.
Okay, Peter, you can continue now.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
wait,
so
hold up.
basically
Let me
all this.
just say this.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah,
So
yeah.
because like the way, all right, from what I've heard so far, right? It definitely
Yeah.
it sounds like a referee problem where the referee is also kind of unsure about the
Exactly.
rules.
Exactly.
But also the rule book was given to every player, right? Every team too,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it was a confusion between you guys. You didn't know what to do in the situation, and also the referee. So
Yes.
I think
And,
it's a big miscom
Yeah,
with the
I think
referee,
wait,
but
wait,
the
and
rules
I
still
think
kind of
So pick
stand though.
Beatrix,
Like
not Radium.
in the rules, it's like whatever happens, even though there's a connection issue, there shouldn't be a redraft, right?
Yeah. One more thing, Mirko. Like, in front of all the audience, and like you yourself also, like, we know we made a mistake by not taking a screenshot, because of, like, Radium didn't pick screenshot of that reconnection issue, because he ran away and tried to restart his Wi-Fi, and he didn't knew about that. In within all that skirmishes and chaos, he didn't thought, like, that thing didn't came into his mind that he have to take SS also. And
Okay.
okay, yeah, I think my point is clear.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah,
is, I think like
so
even if you got the screenshot, right? Like they have that system where they'll see the screenshot, they'll try to see it, but at the end of the day, the rule
Remember
states
this,
that like
Mirko.
there won't
Apex
be any
inside
redraft,
Radium
even
Radium
if there's
not
an issue.
Radium. Their
So like the
jungler
main
played at
point
home in a
here
LAN
is
event.
like
Also, Radium
at the
is
end,
racist.
the referee shouldn't have given you false hope. That's number one. Like, because they should have been well versed in the rules, so they weren't very like they probably were kind of, maybe it was their first time, inexperienced.
Remember this, Mirko.
But
Avian
also
in
it's
the
like
Northeast
I don't think
landed one
it's
of their member
I don't think
Jay,
it's
their
that deep
jungler
right
played at
now
home in a
from what
LAN
I'm
event.
seeing, unless you guys
Also,
have like another
Radium is
point, because
racist.
it seems like I mean
actually,
the server, I mean someone lagged, didn't get a pick, and then like you requested a
actually,
redraft.
it is that deep. Actually, it is that deep
Free
because
Mirko.
So what
ca-
happened here? What
can
happened here?
I
Sorry. Yeah, go for it, Peter. Go for it.
yeah, because you had your stage. Let me have mine now. So
I mean,
basically,
okay.
it is a big deal because now we've been banned from 3 tournaments, and I've heard that more tournaments are planning to do so. The same treatment with us by banning us out completely and indefinitely from their tournaments. And Apex himself has been getting thousands of hate comments
Teams are
on his
responsible for their
Insta
own
profile, on
internet.
his YouTube comments. He's a streamer, by the way. So on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
YouTube comments, on the hate has been, it's unprecedented. It's not stopping and it's constant throughout. So I think it is a big deal, regardless of the fact that how minute the error was. The referee was, of course, incapable of knowing about the rules of the tournament, because in second game we also had asked for a pause, but we got the pause after like 30-40 seconds, and due to that same reason, reconnectivity reason, our marksman died. So the referee's incapabilities were already seen in the past in game 2. So
Okay.
that just boils down again in game 7, so you can kind of see the pattern here, right?
Yeah.
But regardless of anything that we have talked here, we come into a call with Kronos and his team regarding what to do next. Whether are we going to play with the 3 marksmen draft, or are we allowed to redraft again with a Beatrix pick change to something else?
Yeah.
The final conclusion was that okay, you guys are allowed, meaning that the rule book has been broken here.
Yo,
That
yo, yo, yo,
allowing
yo,
us
yo.
to redraft.
Nah. Come on.
Can
Come
I
on,
finish
Peter.
and
Come
then
on,
you can
Only
Peter.
Tim and
rebuttal?
so
Come on,
professional
Peter.
can
Come
let
Let
on,
me
a
Peter.
finish and
referee
then
make
you
fines
rebuttal.
who don't
Isn't
It's
it
not a
fair?
understand.
rebuttal. Come on,
WFA
Peter.
should
At
not be
I
least,
gave you a chance
responsible.
to stop.
Peter. No. I mean,
It's not, you can't sigh your
I'm not. I'm
way
not.
out of
I'm not.
this.
I'm not. I'm not trying to sigh, bro. I. I don't. How do I put this? Like. I don't want to say anything that will. I said this in the beginning. You cannot. Let's not do that to ABM. But now for you to say something that you didn't say before, and then you said something else. All I'm
Here's
saying
the
is
thing. Here's the
You
like.
thing.
still don't
My
All I'm
team
accept
would
that
saying
have
is.
connection
agreed
issue
to
is
play the
upon the
3 marksman
players.
draft if the
Oh,
management side told us that, yeah, fine. No
Mirko, you
matter what
really
you
think?
say, we'll disregard it.
All right,
Okay, wait.
Rayash.
I
What
mean,
was the first? Rayash was with me.
wait.
Mirko,
I think like
sorry.
I mean, let's listen to like what Pete has to say, and then like
Yeah, go
then
for
we
it.
go
Go
from
Yeah,
for
there.
it.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
you can
for it.
say like what
Please.
you
Go
think.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah, that's better. That's the smart way to go about it.
So what
So
did you
we
say?
try
Yeah.
to. So due to the error of the referee, we try to convince them because of the referee's error, at least have us a chance for a redraft. That's why we asked for a redraft. We knew it was our mistake picking the 3 marksmen, but since referee's error, you could see clearly that referee's incompetence had resulted in all the entire situation. So we did ask for a redraft in the final hope that it's a game 7 and we might be able to come up with a solution out of this, and that was the reason that we asked for a redraft in the first place. Otherwise we would have forfeited the tournament because we weren't going to play with the 3 marksmen if they told us to do so, right? Because no one can. So the whole conversation happened and the conclusion came out to be that yes, you guys can redraft. They probably asked the opposite team, which were kind enough to let us redraft, and there had been one tiny miscommunication here that we weren't allowed to pick Farsa, but we picked Farsa by mistake because we didn't try to steal their hero, or we're trying to minimize their we are trying to minimize their heroes. The Farsa pick was a result of miscommunication because we did genuinely not know that Farsa pick is not allowed. So that
Okay.
happens. We pick Farsa by mistake in the redraft. So enemy team again opposes that Farsa is not allowed. So go into a redraft again, and then we pick the Sicilian by correcting our Farsa pick. But the entire point and the summary of the whole issue over here is they did not tell us that a screenshot would have been needed at the after the game. If they told us before or during the game, then we would have immediately forfeited because we didn't have a screenshot in the first place. They made us go through that game 7, and since
Add
we
Kimmy
won
from
that game,
TRT2.
the whole
Let's hear
issue
from
occurred.
both sides.
If Tartarus won, there wouldn't have been any drama. Everyone would have been happy, ABM sad, and everyone goes home happy. Great finals, amazing.
Add
4-3,
Kimmy from
Tartarus wins,
TRT2. Let's
amazing.
hear from both
But since we
sides.
win now, since the finals happened, game 7 has happened, and now we win, and now comes back the rule book about show us the screenshots. So you see where our team is coming from. Our team has been portrayed as the absolute villains of the tournament, whereas that has clearly not been the case. And post the announcement on their YouTube website, we've already been banned from 3 tournaments. The hate comments that we've gotten out of the posts and the YouTube post that hasn't clearly identified the exact and the intricate details of what actually happened in reality.
What do you think?
All right. So, because like
Last
for
thing, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. Last thing. When after we won game 7, FAS management team came into our channel and asked us for a proof of reconnection of Beatrix pick, which was 2 draft back. Okay, all right. And we said, like, we already told them before the match 7 that we don't have that. Okay, so they said we need the proof. So we were thinking, and we said him that you guys put a referee in all general VC, in all VCs, team VC. Ask him what was going on the comms, and the guy from a guy management, he was called Blaze, and he asked referee what was clearly happened, and referee clearly told that radium pick was radium got disconnected and resulted into default pick Beatrix. All right, and then they asked for like pause and redrafts. All right, so yeah, that's my point. Yeah, I think
Okay.
So
Yeah.
even the referee acknowledged the fact
Yeah.
that
you
our
can you
Boys
please
dragged the
see my
Northeast and
Yeah,
radio
I can see
decided
it.
to make
Wait.
subtle racist remark against the Northeast of India
I know you
as a
have
whole
this.
in
I
their
don't
Instagram
deny
One
it.
second,
stories
one
that
second,
they
one second, one
always
second.
drag the
let
Northeast
him
India
finish.
and act victim.
Damn.
Okay. Oh,
I
okay.
he has
Oh,
it.
wait. Can you see now? Oh,
Dude, he's a
wait,
guy.
I
wait.
know you have it.
One
I
second,
know
one
you
second,
have
one
it.
second. Can you see, please? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I think there's some. Wait. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll zoom in. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that match pick? See that I have put a circle on Farsa pick, so
Yeah.
you can even see we were not targeting that
They
picks.
still Farsa
Okay.
in
Yeah.
first
See
redraft
see
and
the
skull
picks here
TRTs
also.
the take
Like,
pick and Ben Khalil
I
Amal
think
don't
I've
believe
also
ADM in the
like
audacity
written
to
everything
recall
here.
after all that BS.
And there's also Tartarus hero pool. Now you can even see that I wasn't targeting that picks. Okay, I think my point is clear now.
They still
For that, and like I said, ABM don't deserve the hate. ABM don't deserve to be banned. But from what you're saying, like I said clearly, is not what you said earlier. And of course, there is documentation for that as well. And I think Scared Yet has more info. If I could give him for a minute, Mirko, or less than
Yeah,
that.
So
I'll
Mirko,
give.
he led us through. So 1 second. So he led us through that game 7, make us play that entire game, knowing that he's going to disqualify us. But you wouldn't know that. But he's the
Oh, my
manager of
friend,
the opponent
you
team. Like he's the opponent of the team,
No,
manager of the opponent team. So
No,
imagine the
I'm
conflict
not.
of interest that rises
See,
here, right?
now this,
It's
now
a
you're.
big point no one talks about really, but
Oh
that
shit,
always
boy!
plays
I
a
don't know
part
what's going on
where
now.
you are
Oh my
an
god.
organizer of a tournament and also managing
Oh
a
shit.
team inside that
I'm not.
tournament. That is
I'm
in
not.
grand finals.
I'm not
And you are the
managing that
decision maker
team.
of the tournament, which is just
I'm not the decision maker of the tournament. I'm not managing the team. You got your facts wrong, my friend. I've said it
you're
time and
not
again
managing the
before.
team.
All right. True. I'm talking about whatever was said now by them is not what they said earlier. What they said earlier is documented already. So you see what I'm trying to say, Mirko? I don't want this to come out on stream. I'd rather not do this to my own region. I'd rather not do this to the players themselves. But that's the thing they're not able to understand right now. I've been trying to tell this like since the beginning.
Yeah.
Bro,